Hello, everybody, and welcome to Meditation Monday. I'm excited that you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about soul sanctuary in a time between worlds. And it's this idea of how important it is to build sanctuary from the standpoint of power and sacredness to really meet the challenges of these times. And as always, I invite you to check out the playlist entitled Truth Talks to receive the full transmission available. So I'd like to begin with a quote by Bayo Akomolafe. And he says, "These times are urgent. Let us slow down." Sanctuary is a place where slowing down happens. So sanctuary is a very sacred place. A place of protection, a place of refuge, where we connect to the deepest part of ourselves. And this can either be a physical space or an inner space, something we experience profoundly within meditation or within sacred community. It's a passageway to peace, replenishment, and clarity. But rather than being a place of escaping the world or a place of nurturing our comfort zones, sanctuary really is an incubator for deep transformation. It's a place where we surrender to a divine undoing. In this generative incapacitation, as Bayo calls it, we befriend mystery and we generate new questions that are more capable of meeting the complexity of the times that we're facing. So during these times between worlds, we take a long swim in what we call the deep river of divine love that is living within our hearts, where we find the inner knowing that true giving always comes from our own overflowing cup. And in seeking this ever-newing face of God, we become living sanctuaries of goodness, truth, and beauty for the world. So for our meditation today, we'll be focusing on this divine undoing and sensing a greater fluidity between body, mind, and spirit. The thinning of the veil between us and the loved ones on the other side. And a thinning of the veil between us, the earth, and the universe. So I invite you now just to begin focusing on your breath and taking some very gentle in-breaths and out-breaths. Already acknowledging this amazing exchange that we have ongoingly with the earth, with the universe, with each other. And allow this breath to come into every crevice of your physical being. And feeling it nurturing, healing, regulating, harmonizing. And take this breath into your subtle self, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And sense the power and the potency of this exchange, regulating, softening, centering. And take this breath into your expanded self. And sense the freedom here. And sense how all these parts of self want to be in harmony with each other. And how you are a one magnificent whole. And I invite you now just to breathe in and out of your heart. Just imagine that your heart itself is a respiratory organ. And let your imagination now expand out into the universe until you have a sense of the universe as one big, trustable heart. And sense how this heart of the universe is so soft and yet so grounded. And allow this presence of heart to embrace the softening of the divide between mind, body, and spirit. Sense into the freedom here in this softening. The ability to be aware of a more expanded you, a more connected you. You are mind, body, and spirit, but so much more. Allow this moreness to soar inside of the largeness of heart. And breathe into your fullness and freedom. And breathe into the deep trust that is here. And surrender into the love that is so ready to transform you, to move you to your next highest expression of love. Thomas Merton says, "Such is the door that ends all doors, the unbuilt, the impossible, the undestroyed, through which all the fires go when they have gone out. The door of emptiness, of nowhere, of no place for a self which cannot be entered by a self, and therefore is of no use to someone who is going somewhere. Is it a door at all? The door of no door. We are not it, but that is it, the not being it. It is a door without a sign. There is no use asking for it, yet you must ask. Who? For what? Continue to breathe inside of your expanded self, becoming aware of the thinning of veils between this dimension and other dimensions. And sense your heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul connection with loved ones that have made their transition, and any other beings that have been benevolent allies supporting you in your life journey. Sense into how much more potent you become in bringing your attention here. And sense the gratitude flowing forth to you from all of these beings that are being acknowledged here. As you continue to breathe, sense the thinning of the veils between you and the earth. You are Mother Earth's dream come true. You are an evolutionary extension of her heart. You are her voice, speaking with her highest good in mind. Her trust and well-being are in your capable hands. As you continue to breathe, sense the thinning of veils between you and the universe. The evolutionary story of the universe is coursing through your being. This evolutionary story is uniquely yours to tell, and you tell it from your heart with every thought, word, and action. In this emptying of self, in this willingness to be no one and no thing, you are everyone and everything. Rumi says, when you lose all sense of self, the bonds of 1,000 chains will vanish. Lose yourself completely. Return to the root of your soul. And take another deep breath now. And this deep releasing into being no one and nothing, and yet everything. Knowing in your heart of hearts that this is the way it really is.